Part 2. Welcome back, kindergarten. So we are going to finish our Metepec sums today. So first thing we want to do is put down a piece of newspaper on top of the table and get out our symmetrical Metepec suns. Here's the one that I made. Next, we're going to use some glue and glue all the way around the sun. I'm just holding the glue over my sun and letting the glue kind of drizzle down so that there's a little bit on most of the sun, but not too much. Once I've done that, I'm going to get some aluminum foil. Just a little square will do, enough to cover the face of our sun, which is exactly what we do next. Cover the face, then we're going to get a little bit of a paper towel and rub very gently, very, very gently, all around the face of our sun. It's best if you start in the middle and work your way out, going around each shape. So the first thing that I did was my cheeks, and now I'm doing my eyes and my other cheek, then the mouth, and around that circle of the sun. You can go back and redo as much as you want, but starting from the middle is definitely the best way to go. After you do the face of your sun, make sure that everything is nice and symmetrical, you're going to start to do the rays of your sun. Those triangles that we cut out of squares, we're going to rub each one of those. Make sure you rub gently. And this is called embossing. What we're doing is we're taking the foil and putting it over the shapes, the foam shapes of our sun, and that is called embossing. Almost done all the way around. This is going to take some time, but that's okay. So now I'm just going back over a couple of things here and there, making sure that everything is nice and pressed down and I can see all of those shapes for my sun. Once again, be careful because you don't want to rip your aluminum foil. Next thing I'm going to do is flip my paper over, my sun over. I'm going to fold the aluminum foil around the edges, all the way around. So flip and fold. And I'm doing that in a circle. And then the next thing that I'm going to do is turn it over and just kind of pinch the sides of my sun all the way around in a circle to make sure that I can see my full circle shape and none of the aluminum foil is sticking over the edge. The next thing I'm going to do is color my sun. So I'm going to outline the shapes of the outside first, and I want to use kind of a darker color here so that when I do the sun in bright, bold colors, I can really see the difference. This is what my sun looks like once it was finished. I'm going to go ahead and show you how I did it. So after I outlined everything in purple, I filled in the purple all the way around. Then I took the orange and I did a circle all the way around the circle of my sun, and I drew these little triangles on top of my triangles. Then I filled each triangle in. I took a yellow Sharpie and I did the outside of my main triangles, not coloring over the orange triangles that I made. Then I took a red Sharpie and I colored in my cheeks. And I made little dots just as extra decoration on the rays of my sun. I used purplish pink ones to do my lips. And then I used a red one to make the line of my mouth. I just drew a line straight over it. And I tried it in purple, but I didn't like it, so I used red. Then I did blue on my eyes all the way across and took a green Sharpie and colored in little pupils, just little dots. Then I did the inside of my sun. I took a yellow Sharpie and went all the way through the yellow parts of my sun. Then I took my purple Sharpie again and drew little eyebrows. The end. A sun.